Did you know that almost 13 million UK adults hold 430 billion pounds of possible investment in cash savings, according to a survey done by Barclays in 2024? But their savings in cash, earning around 1% in an easy access savings account, is not enough to beat inflation, which is around 3.2% in the UK. That means most people are actually losing money every single year. According to the same survey, 1 in 4 adults don't invest because they find investing too confusing. Now, I don't blame them. With dozens of investment platforms charging different fees, countless investment products, and complex jargon, it's no wonder many people keep their money in savings account, earning almost nothing. But here is what really shocking. You could have turned £100 monthly investment into almost £7,000 over the last 5 years just by investing in a simple global tracker fund. Yes, investing comes with risk and you could potentially lose your money, and also past performance is not a predictor of future performance. I understand that, but over the long term, let's say 5, 10 or even 20 years, the chances of you actually losing money in the stock market is quite low. But what if I told you there is a platform in the UK where you can start investing with just £100, pay zero platform fees, and invest as easily as using your own banking app? The platform is called InvestEngine, and in this video, I will show you exactly how to get started even if you have never invested before. But wait, before I show you how to get started, let me tell you about my friend Matt, who lost £2,000 trying to pick individual stocks when he first started investing. Like many beginners, Matt thought he could beat the market by picking the next Nvidia or Tesla. He spent hours watching YouTube videos on technical analysis, reading company reports, and following stock tips on social media. The reality? He found himself constantly checking his phone, worried about price movements, and making emotional decisions. This resulted in buy high and sell low, the classic beginner's mistake. When his favorite stock dropped 20% within a short period of time due to poor earnings report, he panicked and sold everything at a loss. Here is what most people don't realize while picking individual stocks. First, you are not just competing against individual investors. You are up against massive investment banks and institutions with billions in resources, sophisticated algorithms, and teams of analysts working 24/7. It's like trying to win a Formula One race with your regular car. Second, research shows that even professional fund managers fail to beat the market consistently. In fact, over the last 15 years, 85% of actively managed funds performed worse than a simple index fund that just tracks the market. Third, successful stock picking requires enormous time commitment. You need to read quarterly earnings report, understand financial statement, follow industry trends, monitor the economic news, track the company announcements, and most importantly, analyze competitor movements. Let's be honest, most of us have full-time jobs and busy lives. We don't have time to become part-time stock analyst. This is where index investing comes in. Instead of trying to pick winners, you own a slice of hundreds or even thousands of companies through a single investment product. When some of these companies struggle, others thrive, giving you built-in diversification as well as rebalancing over the long term. And this is exactly why platforms like InvestEngine are really helpful for beginners who are just starting out their investment journey. They give you access to hundreds of index funds, which let you invest in entire market with one click, get instant diversification, and spend minimal time managing your investments. This helps you avoid making emotional decisions, and you can buy all these products by paying very low fees. Matt's story has a happy ending. After discovering index investing through InvestEngine, he now has a simple, diversified portfolio that grows steadily without keeping him up at night. His new strategy: regular monthly investment into a global index fund, letting compound interest do the heavy lifting. All right, let me walk you through exactly how to get started with your InvestEngine account. Please sign up to the platform using my referral link. You will find the link in the description box below. If you use my link, then you might be eligible for a bonus of up to £50. Terms and conditions apply, and remember, for investing, your capital is at risk. If you have any doubt, then please do consult a financial advisor. Once you click on my link, it will take you to the registration page. Here you have to add your personal details, your email address, your date of birth, and remember, during registration, they will also ask you for your national insurance number and also your address in the UK for last 3 years. Now, many of my viewers have moved to the UK from India. Even if you don't have 3 years of UK address, you can still register on the platform by adding your Indian address. The registration process will take few minutes. Once you are done, then you are ready to invest. So once you sign up to the platform and complete your registration, you'll have the main landing page like this. Here you can see that I have a ISA account, which is my core portfolio. And then you can also see some general account options. I don't have any cash, but if you have some cash, that will show up here. And also at the end, you have the SIP account option showing up. I don't have a SIP account, but if you open it, it will all show up in the same page. Now, when you go to the add new portfolio option, there are 3 account options that comes up. The first one is the ISA, and this is something that I would recommend most of you should choose if you have not completed your ISA allowance for this year. Once you go in, there will be 3 options. One is do it yourself, then life plan portfolio, and then manage for you, which is a completely managed for you portfolio done by InvestEngine. Let's see each of this option one by one. So when you go to do it yourself portfolio, then you can see the list of all the index funds and ETFs there. You can choose from the popular ones like the Vanguard S&P 500 or Invesco FTSE All World. If you are interested in gold investing, then you can choose from iShares Physical Gold. So you have the option of around 700 ETFs to choose from. Next, they have also given you this collections, see, leading global indices, money market fund, which is a good option to park your short-term cash. Then you can see some dividend focused fund, thematics, actively managed options, and emerging market ETFs. Also, you can actually choose based on the industries and sectors like commodities, financial, technology. So if you have any particular preference based on the sectors, you can actually browse the ETFs based on that. So the best thing is that you need to go to the asset class and choose equities, because most of us will be investing in stocks. And then looking at the providers, I think provider wise, they have all the prominent providers available on the platform. So in this platform, you are not bound to a particular brand. So you can choose Vanguard, you can choose Invesco, you can choose iShares, anything that you prefer. And best thing is that you can go for the cheapest option as well as a very big fund as well. So provider, if you have any particular preference, you can choose here. Otherwise, you can just look at all the possible options. So distribution and accumulating, this means that if you are planning to grow your wealth, then always go with the accumulating option. That means that when you get the dividends, the money gets reinvested in the same fund. If you are someone who's interested in getting dividend, then you can actually choose the distribution of dividend option. In this case, the dividend gets paid out to you. So I prefer, if you are planning to grow your wealth, then I prefer the accumulating option. ESG means ethical investing, about governance and environment. If you are interested, then you can choose yes, or you can just choose any. Pound hedge, currency hedge option. So if possible, it's best to go for a currency hedge option. In that case, the charges are slightly lower. But if you don't have any pound hedged option, in that case, you probably have to go with the US dollar option there. When you do all the selection, you will see a list of ETFs to choose from, and based on whatever you want to invest, you can actually choose the fund and build a portfolio. Now we are going to see the life plan portfolio option, which is a new product. So these portfolios are built by InvestEngine, and you can actually pick any of them based on your investment goals and your risk tolerance. So you have the option of between 100% equity to going up to 20% equity. Remember, more the equity component, there is more risk, but with the potential of higher return. So based on what you want out of your investment, you can choose one of the funds from this product. For the manage option, which is a good option for beginner, here you don't need to really choose what you want to invest. Here you just tell how much you would like to invest, let's say £100, and then they will ask you to answer certain questions to get an idea about your risk tolerance and your financial position, and then they will recommend a portfolio for you. I will skip the questions because you need to answer the question based on your personal circumstances. Now, after you have answered all these questions, they will recommend a portfolio for you. And then you can add how much you want to invest. You can actually change the portfolio based on your preference as well. So you can increase the equity portion. You can actually increase the duration of your intended investment, and then you can see the projected returns showing up here, and how much your portfolio might grow over the long term. And then if you're happy with everything, you are happy with the allocation of the portfolio, then you can save and continue, and then it will show that your portfolio has been created, and you can then add funds to your portfolio by transferring from your bank account. To automate your investment, you can choose the savings plan feature. In my case, I usually do a weekly investment, and the money gets automatically transferred from my bank account to the InvestEngine account, and it get invested without me physically doing anything. It's all set up as a part of the savings plan, and it happens automatically. If you already have a stocks and shares ISA elsewhere in this tax year, you can still open another ISA. Remember, your total allowance is fixed across different platforms. So make sure all your investment stay within £20,000. If you have already filled up your ISA allowance, then you can choose the general investment account. In the general investment account, there is no upper limit of how much you can invest. However, your gains are subjected to capital gains tax. So if your gains are more than £3,000 for this financial year, you will have to pay capital gains tax on those gains. You also have the option of transferring your existing ISA in a different platform by using the transfer ISA option. After your registration is complete, you will have to link your InvestEngine account with your bank account. And you can do this on the app quite easily if you link it through open banking. This is the fastest method, and it instantly verifies your bank account. Don't worry, this is completely secure using bank level encryption. This might take few working days to set up, but once it is done, you can easily transfer the money from your bank account to the InvestEngine account. For your initial deposit, you will need at least £100. If you choose to invest using my referral link, thank you. Because of people like you, this YouTube channel remains a viable business, and I can continue to make videos like this, which helps out more and more people in return. All of this will not be possible without your support. So, thank you again. If you are a complete beginner, then my recommendation will be manage portfolio. This is the middle ground. For 0.25% fee annually, InvestEngine experts will build your portfolio based on your goals, regularly rebalance them, and adjust according to market conditions. Now, let's tackle some of the common questions I get asked most often. Is my money safe? This is crucial. InvestEngine is FCA regulated, so they have to adhere to strict standards, and it is FSCS protected up to £85,000. So your money is protected even if the company goes bankrupt or fails. What are the real costs? On the platform, all the costs are very clearly written so that you don't get confused. But here is a quick summary. For do-it-yourself portfolio, you also don't have to pay any transaction fee. However, you have to pay for the cost of the ETFs or the index fund that you are holding. For example, in my do-it-yourself portfolio, my total expense ratio or the fees is something around 0.27%, which means in simple words, £27 for a £10,000 portfolio. If you are using the managed portfolio, then the cost is around 0.25% of the total portfolio. Compare this to other platforms, and I am sharing one of the comparison table that you can find on the InvestEngine website. Another question that I get asked is, how will I withdraw the money? The process is surprisingly simple. You can simply go to the platform and click withdraw in your account, choose the amount, and the money will be transferred to your bank account within few days. Here, I would like to highlight another new feature that they have started recently. InvestEngine now allows flexible ISA, which means you can actually withdraw the money from your account and then put it back in the same ISA account without losing your ISA allowance for that year. Here is an example. Let's say you have £10,000 in your ISA account. Some platforms will allow you to withdraw the money, but in that case, that 5,000 of your allowance is gone, which means you can deposit another 10,000 of your remaining allowance, but you cannot put that 5,000 back in again without losing your ISA allowance. What InvestEngine have done is that you have £10,000. If you take 5,000 out of it, you can actually put that 5,000 back in the account without losing or compromising the rest 10,000 ISA allowance for that particular tax year. This is a very, very helpful feature, and I am sure that the customers will love this feature. There are no exit fees or penalties on withdrawing your money. However, remember that investing should be for the long term, at least 5 years, for you to actually make reasonable amount of money. Before we wrap up, let's quickly recap why InvestEngine could be perfect for your investing journey. First, if you are tired of high fees eating into your returns, InvestEngine's zero fee do-it-yourself portfolio is a game changer. Every pound saved in fees is a pound that is working for our future. Second, whether you are a complete beginner wanting a managed portfolio or someone like me who wants to control their investment by doing do-it-yourself investing, you are covered. Their new life plans make it even easier to get started. Third, everything is designed to make investing simple on this platform. From quick account opening to setting up regular automatic investments. No more complicated platforms or confusing jargon. Remember, the best time to start investing was 20 years ago. The next best time is today. Every month you wait is a month of potential returns lost due to inflation. So get started today. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.